Hello everybody, I'm back with another knife review, and as you can see in front of me I got a Ka-Barr knife here, and specifically this is the Ka-Barr Dozier. Now before I dive into this, I want to let everybody know that I'm changing the formatting for my reviews just a little bit, and I'll be adding something new, and also I'll be doing all the size comparisons up front at the very beginning of the video. Okay, so let's go and begin, and as always, if there's any kind of constructive criticism or anything you'd like to see me change in the videos, or if you just think that what I'm doing right now is not helpful, or you think there's something else that could be more helpful, please write me in the comments, or if the message is too long, just PM me on YouTube. Okay, so let's go begin. So here's the box. It's Ka-Barr knives, and whoops, go on this side here. It says folding spear made in Taiwan. It's a Ka-Barr 024066, and so here's the knife. This is the same knife that I won from let's see if I can remember his name, XWCS, I believe it is, on his contest. He was very gracious, and to give away this knife in a contest. So I'm very happy to own it. Actually, I'll tell you that right off the bat. Anyway, so let's go and start with the specs. So close length right now we have 4.25 inches, or 10.8 centimeters for my European friends. The blade length is 3 inches, or 7.62 centimeters. The overall length is 7.25 inches, or 18.4 centimeters. It weighs in at 2.24 ounces, or 63.5 grams or so. It uses OS 8A steel in a very high polish, and Zytel handles. Okay, so let's go and begin. So first, let's start with the size and how it fits in the hand. So you can tell it's a pretty small folder. I mean, it's large, obviously it sticks out, but I mean, it's not like large as some of my other folders are. I can still conceal most of it, I guess. So let's go and start with the directly right off with the size comparisons here. So here goes the mini grip, and I'm sorry, the mini grip, the full size grip and the mini grip, I'm sorry. And let's go and line them up here. As you can tell that the Ka-Barr Dozier is just right in between both of them. So you can tell it's just a tad longer than the mini griptilian, but probably about, I don't know, about 3/4 of an inch shorter than the full-size griptilian. Now, it occurred to me that not everybody has actually held a full-size griptilian or a mini grip in their hands, or handled them, or whatnot, or seen them in real life. So I was thinking of what would be a better size comparison that's more common. So this is what I came up with. Credit cards. So what I have in my hand is basically these are gift cards, and they're the exact same size as credit cards. Now I know pretty much everybody in the world is probably, or most people in the world probably know how large a credit card is. So as I set these down side by side, you can tell that the Ka-Barr Dozier is probably about 1/4 of an inch longer than 2 credit cards stacked next to each other. So hopefully that clears up gives a more accurate representation of length. So, okay, let's get these out of the way. And let's go and get some more in-depth in here. First of all, let's go with the ergos. Now, ergos are great at this knife. I mean, the problem is there's no jimping anywhere on the handle itself. It's got some texturing on the Zytel, but Zytel is normally just hard and harsh, and this doesn't really provide very much traction. You feel it, but it's not like for traction. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. It actually has more traction going up and down than it is going forward and back, which is what I think you need more of the knife for. Is to knife will slip forward or back in your hand. Up and down is not going to be a huge issue probably normally. But ergos is still great. I mean, no jimping, but the lack of jimping kind of tells me that this knife is meant for more utilitarian purposes only, slicing fruit, opening letters, packages, just light use, nothing too hard. But either way, it feels very good in the hand. There's like a little nice ramp here on the back of the spine of the blade that you can just rest your thumb on. It feels so natural in your hand. This is a great feeling knife. As I bring it in closer, you can tell that here's more of the texturing, and it does say Ka-Barr on there. Once you can reverse the pocket clip, all you do is take that screw out and then put the pocket clip on the other side, put the screw back in here, and look at this pocket clip. Very nice, very large, long, and guess what? Oh, very, very strong. It's a very sturdy pocket clip. This is probably not going to come out of your pocket if you actually have a clip to it, so I wouldn't worry about it. It has a very generous sized lanyard hole, as you can see here. You can thread like paracord or whatever else you want through it. It does have a adjustable pivot screw here. And of course, you can tell it's a lockback. Now, lockback knives are among one of the strongest locks, in my opinion. So it's a very secure knife. There's no blade play up, left, right, or down on this knife. Very, very nice. Here's a nice shot of the blade here. It does say Dozier Designs here, but you can't really see it until I turn the blade to the side here. Now you can see it says Dozier Designs there. And it says Ka-Barr down the Ricasso. On the back it says Taiwan and 4066, which just happens to be the number of the knife. Not the number of the knife, but the model number of the knife. Now, the one small con is that the thumb stud, there's only one. It only comes on one side, the right-hand side. I'm sure you can easily just take that screw off and then reverse it to the left-hand side if you are a lefty, and then, of course, take the pocket clip and take it to the left if you really want to. Oh, by the way, the pocket clip is only reversible left and right for tip-up carry, so no tip-down carry. But, you know, I would have preferred to see another thumb stud on this. I think that'd be great, you know, just to round out an already awesome package that this knife, you know, provides. The lock back is decently strong, although it's very easy to disengage this lock, by the way. I mean, I'm barely giving it any force, and I can disengage it. So it's not really meant to be a very strong, hard use folder. You can easily shut it with one hand and open it with one hand, and similar if this was on the left hand side, you can still do it. But you know, I can still shut the blade with my left hand, and then I can just flick it open like this, and then you know, so I can easily still use my left hand without having to reverse the thumb stud over. But it's a, you know, slight inconvenience, but you know, not going to be a huge deal to me. So now this knife is very light, and I'll show you why right now. Let me just get that open again, and bring in my Novatac. So bring it up close to the camera, and I want you to take a look at this. You look at no steel liners at all. The lock back and the blade are the only pieces of metal inside the handle scales here. The entire thing is this ITEL, so that's what makes it so lightweight. You know, so in terms of weight and also the value of this knife, these knives are only like $20 and below probably. I mean, it's a hell of a deal. I would highly recommend this knife. Feels great in the hand, and you know, it's a very easy easy blade to manipulate. You know, you can flick it open. You know, very smooth. Oh, here, let's see how this thing cuts. Now this is a used blade, so still sharp. Look at that. I have not sharpened it at all since I won it in the contest, and so it's still very sharp, and it seems to hold an edge very well. I highly recommend this knife for anyone. I mean, you know, just for light, basic utilitarian uses only, in my opinion. And the lockback provides a very secure locking mechanism for the blade. I wouldn't be afraid of this thing folding on me. Yeah, so I would highly recommend this knife, and I can see why so many reviews that are done on the Ka-Barr Dozier are like rave reviews. Now I know why. So yeah. At any rate, this has been my review of the Ka-Barr Dozier. I want to thank everybody for watching this video and taking the time out of their day and, you know, checking my stuff out. And I'll catch you guys on the next review vid. I believe I'm going to be doing the Boker folding dagger next, so the Applegate Fairbairn dagger. So, at any rate, I will catch you guys on the next review. All right, take care.